Typhoon Whipa was battering the Chinese territories of Hong Kong and Macau with rain and high winds on Sunday, as the storm neared mainland China with a force equivalent to that of a Category 2 Atlantic hurricane. The typhoon brought heavy showers, sea swells, and sustained winds of about 106 miles per hour as it skirted the southern edge of Hong Kong, according to the Hong Kong Observatory, the territory's weather agency. Whipa was forecast to grow in intensity, barreling west toward the casino hub of Macau before making landfall somewhere between the nearby southern Chinese coastal cities of Shenzhen and Zhanjiang in Guangdong province late on Sunday, China's meteorological agency said. Guangdong's meteorological service said Whipa was expected to come ashore with Category 2 force winds. Hong Kong issued a number 10 hurricane signal, the highest on its warning scale. For the first time since 2023 as the storm approached. The warning level was later downgraded as the storm began to move away. At Hong Kong International Airport, more than 400 flights were rescheduled, the territory's public broadcaster reported. At Macau International Airport, nearly 200 flights were cancelled, the airport said. The authorities in some southern Chinese cities closed some workplaces and ports, suspended some trains, and cancelled some flights. In Zhuhai, a city of about 2.5 million people that lies in the typhoon's expected path, the authorities closed construction sites, parks, ferries, piers, and outdoor playgrounds on Sunday. In Zhanjiang, schools and some workplaces also closed. After making landfall, Whipa is expected to keep moving across southern China before moving offshore again and making landfall in Vietnam, China's meteorological agency said. A tourist boat has capsized in Vietnam's Ha Long Bay, killing at least 37 people and leaving 5 others missing, according to Vietnamese state media. The Wonder Sea boat, carrying 48 passengers and 5 crew, tipped over during a sudden thunderstorm on Saturday afternoon, according to the reports. More than 20 children were among the passengers. A tropical storm that prompted flight and ferry cancellations in Taiwan is forecast to reach typhoon strength before hitting the southern China coast on Sunday. The storm earlier crossed the Philippines. Where a parked truck was crushed by a billboard-like structure that was toppled by high winds in Quezon City, north of Manila. Whipa had maximum sustained winds of 101 kilometers per hour and gusts up to 126 kilometers per hour as it passed south of Taiwan on Saturday, the island's central news agency said.
Quá kinh khủng luôn.
More than 20 centimeters of rain was recorded in Hualien and Taitung counties on Taiwan's east coast, the news agency said. Several domestic flights were canceled and service on 14 ferry routes was suspended because of rough seas and strong winds. On the other side of the Taiwan Strait, many ferries suspended service in Fujian province on China's east coast. The storm, the sixth of the season in the Western Pacific, is forecast to reach typhoon strength before passing near Hong Kong overnight. It is expected to bring heavy rain along China's southern coast and then weaken as it heads west to Vietnam and Laos. In Hong Kong, Cathay Pacific said that all flights arriving or departing between 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Sunday would be canceled or delayed. The airline is waiving ticket change fees, it said. The Hong Kong Observatory warned of gale force or higher winds and possible flooding in low-lying coastal areas because of storm surges. A 30-kilometer bridge that crosses the water between Hong Kong and Macau will be closed overnight, Hong Kong broadcaster RTHK reported. Authorities in Hainan province, a Chinese island that is a popular beach resort, said that 3 ports would suspend operations starting Saturday night in Haikou, the provincial capital. The government opened 34 temporary shelters with 234 people seeking refuge. As of noon, the government's 1823 hotline received 76 reports of fallen trees, and the Fire Services Department received 164. As of noon, 14 people have sought medical treatment at public hospitals during the typhoon period.